Hey guys, and welcome back. We are here on Skelton, and well, I've got some information for you related to the Nugget hunt and everything. But first, let's do a little bit of a little housekeeping. Remember, this map is all proceeds from this map are going to go to the Duo Foundation. There's a flyer or a little screen up there as to what that foundation does. So remember, when this map does hit the mod hub, and I have confirmed this map is in the uploaded state over at the Giants mod hub, but I've also heard that there's close to 100 mods already up there kind of waiting for a review. So not really sure when it will make its way through the testing channel, but we do have confirmation that it is uploaded to the Giants mod hub as of now. I got word that it was uploaded a couple days ago, so I just wanted to pass that on with you. And remember, so when you download it, all proceeds will go towards a great cause, and that is cancer research. So let's go ahead and have some fun. So if you remember, last time we were here, we were kind of done our little logging for a little bit, and we were looking for nuggets, and we found 9 nuggets. We found a 10th one, but we couldn't get it because it was too far back in the behind in the shelf. So there's a nugget right there. That's one I can't believe that we missed the whole darn time. So we now have 10 of 100 nuggets, and now we need to go get that one from the fertilizer area. I did move the trigger. I let the guys over at Mapper's Paradise know that there was an issue with that particular nugget, and I had to move it because there was no way that I was going to be able to get to it. The trigger seems to be too far back. So let's go ahead and get that one, and then we'll talk about where the other nuggets are. Narrow drive-through. And hopefully come first day of autumn, we will have some crops to work with. Alright, so if you remember, oh, thanks for the sub there, Aaron. So if you remember, it was up here at the fertilizer area where we get fertilizer and seed. This is it. Alright, so it was right here. Remember, and we had to go in here. We went inside the building, and there was a nugget there. We couldn't get to it. Well, now we can because I moved the trigger. Well, let me just tell you, that's it. There are no more nuggets on the map. That was a little bit of an oversight, I think, by the Mapper's Paradise crew. I let them know that when I was on the nugget look, and I found 11 nuggets. I opened up the editor, and there were only 11 nuggets in the editor, so that will be corrected. A new update will be sent up to the mod hub with the proper 100 nuggets in there, so don't worry about that. We're going to go back and what's this? Got some interesting growth there. While we're at it, let's just check and see if we have anything ready to harvest. Not cultivated, harvested, still. Let's go ahead and get back up there. Hey, RC UK, how are you doing? I think I saw you the other day over at UMRV, if I'm remembering right. Got some more logs up here, so we might as well just finish our logging area up here. Cut these. Let's see here. This was 6 meters, wasn't it? Yep, 6 meters will do. Hey, Bradley, or Bartley. 6 meters. Let's cut them. This won't take too terrible long. But we kind of needed to do the logging to get some money because we don't have a harvester. Hey, Genetic J, how are you doing? So anybody watching that's from the US, do you have Super Bowl plans for tomorrow night? In our area, they're calling for some bad weather tomorrow. They're calling for some snow and rain, and obviously icing conditions once it gets dark. There is some concern over folks going out and having themselves a good time at Super Bowl parties, and then obviously driving home when the weather is not so good. Right. Let's take the tips off. Speed logging. Oh, and one more. Got a tip here I couldn't get to. There we go. Oh, let's do this. Tell us the length. Okay. I thought it would tell us the length. To switch around. What I need to get a stump grinder. Grind these stumps down. And the this one. I think if we come up here and we plow this up, and we put grass in here, we plant real grass, I think that'll make a nice additional grass area for our cows. What do y'all think? Won't be able to get any grass off of it this year, but I think that'll be pretty cool. Definitely get grass off of it next year. We get 2 cuts off of it next year. So anybody that's played Season, have you sold silage bales recently? I haven't sold silage bales since I did the Old Guy Farmers single player challenge. That was back in late summer, early fall last year. That was with, I think, release 1.2 of Seasons, or 1.1. Hey Frank, how are you doing? So I have over on Churn Farms, I baled up a whole bunch of grass, made 200 and some silage bales, and I was thinking I was going to clean house, money-wise, by selling silage bales. And lo and behold, I discovered that they have tanked, absolutely tanked, the price of silage bales. On hard mode, it used to be silage bales cost us about, or you could sell silage bales for around $1,000, $1,079 if you caught it at the right point. But now, it looks like silage bales are on hard. Now remember, this is all on hard mode. It looks like silage bales are now going to be around $370, maybe $400 at the best time. That is a huge price differential. And the problem is, you know, silage bales are 4,000 liters of grass, right? And at $400 per 4,000 liters, that's only basically $100 per 1,000 liters of silage. Well, on hard mode, I can get $250 per 1,000 liters of loose silage at the BGA. So, you know, that is, for the same 4,000 liters, I could make 4,000 liters of loose and get close to $1,000 out of it. So at this point, silage bales are only really useful to feed. They're no longer a money maker. I would have lost my shirt if I used the same strategy I did on Old Guy Farmer's single player challenge, where we played 3 years, 6-day seasons at 15 times speed, and all I did was make silage bales and forestry. Well, I would have not made anywhere as close to the $6 million that I made if silage bales were that price. All right. Yeah, the benefit of selling them down at the BGA is, of course, you get the fertilizer potential out of the digestate. Oh, there's a couple more. Thought I cut the tips off of those. Yeah, Frankie was probably playing on easy mode. On easy mode without seasons, you can get like $3,000 of silage bale. Yeah, I can make a pretty penny logging, that's for sure. Especially if you've got that. What is that mod on the mod hub? Did I hear that there's a mod on the mod hub that the Scorpion that you can? Does it auto sell the logs, or does it just cut them to length? I haven't tried it, but I heard there was some type of logging automation mod. Hey Mark, how you doing? Are you using seasons on its own? Do you mean, do I have a geo installed? I am using the base seasons without any other geo, at least for this map. Hey Delta, oops. Hey Delta Bravo, how are you doing? Might have to go in the editor and remove that little pile of logs. I think we're going to plow this up and make it into a grass field. I know how pigs are big money now. Don't worry, I'm going to have me some pigs at some point. Well, I got 170 pigs over at Churn Farms. They're going to pay me nice here in a bit. Let's do this. You know, I do have 5 pigs on this map. I can name one of them Delta. That could work. Oh, wait. I gotta get that too. There we go. Let's see how many things we can have attached to one tractor. It's not too bad of a load. I mean, I probably should have loaded the other, the little logs the other direction so that the narrow end was toward the back. But let's go see if we can't pick out the Delta and the Bravo and the Productions pig, or cow. Delta can have can have 3 of the 5 cows. Now let's go over here. We need to go over. Turn it on. Flip that up. And we'll do straps, and we will tip. And it's that easy, guys. And we will hit the little clean switch. Right. Close the door. And we will turn it off. There we go. Oh, hey, cows go moo. How are you doing? We're going to go down and check out and see if we can't figure out which cow we want to name Delta. Oh, we totally missed our turn. There we go. This trailer is part of the AR pack. It's one of the logging trailers on the AR pack. Alright, let's go down here. And let's go check out our cows. First off, not sure what's going on here, but I don't think chat's been showing up in the stream, has it? Let's try that. There, maybe it'll work. So, you think this... Who thinks this cow should be Delta? Oh, wait, how about this one? Well, no. Let's check it out. Let's see. Oh, how about this one? You think that's a Delta? I think that one should be Delta right there. Go see if we have any more. We got this one. He's kind of stuck. We got this one that just stands there all day waiting to be milked. Yeah, we got this one. That's that's still a little it's a little naughty if you ask me. We're not going to do that one. Or we could do this one here, who seems to have his head in the wall. The cow with his head through the wall. The black cow who always seems to get stuck here at the door. Or the brown cow. Let's put that in the put that in chat. Let's figure out which one to get. So this trailer, let me show you. It's part of the AR pack. No. It is this one, the AR Timber Runner. It's standard R with auto load. And when you tip, these spikes roll down, and then the whole thing tips sideways. The timber cage you can also get. It also has a tipping function, but it only takes logs up to 5 meters. This one can auto-load logs up to 6 meters, but since it has an open back, you can put longer logs in. All right. Oh, Cows Go Moo wants to name the cow with his head in the wall Kiwi, huh? Alright, well, this guy doesn't have a crop in his field, so we're just going to turn around in his field. And we'll keep it out of the hedge. And let's head on over to the shop and pick up the stump grinder. I don't hear Delta saying which cow he wants to be. Those that are watching that may not know what's going on, me and Delta have kind of this inside joke going on where I suggested that on his Ratland Island series that he's streaming, I suggested that he buy a whole boatload of pigs. And he didn't really like that idea, but he did go for the idea of one pig. So he's going to buy one pig and name it after me. And I told him the next map I did, I would buy one cow and name it after him. But I just realized I had 5 cows on this map. I might as well just name one of these 5 after him. Oh, that's not the store. Here's the store. Still got that rake. Alright, let's see here. Sure. No. Right. Still need that trailer. There we go. Go grind us some stumps. How about the cow hanging from the rafters? That's not a real cow. How about that one be called Cows Go Moo? How's that work? So this up here will be our little project when we don't have anything else to do. We're going to obviously grind the stumps today. I'm going to get a plow. Maybe I got a plow already. Let's see if I still have a plow. We're going to plow this area up here and basically plant grass in it for next year. I think what I'll do is, after this stream, I'll go in the editor and I'll delete those pile of logs out. Doesn't make sense having a pile of logs in your grass field now, does it? It's one of those eternal stumps. Come back to that one. Let's see if I got a plow. Still have one. Oh no, no. So I don't have any that big. Nope, don't have the plow anymore. No way I'm going to be able to use any of that. 30 horsepower. But I can't make a field with these. These won't let you create a field. They'll give you a plow bonus on a field that already exists, but on something that doesn't exist as a field, you can't create fields with it. And I want to create a field so I can get the bonus of real grass as opposed to this little map grass. And the fact that the map grass here is in splotches. Though before I plow it, I should come up here and mow it. Oh, I'm glad I'm thinking about this out loud. Yeah, before we plow this up, we need to come up here and mow it. It's okay, Cows Go Moo. You can give all the advice you want. Interesting artifact. I got that one to go away. So how many guys have played with that new Black Sheep modding stuff? I only have these tractors. These are the ones that came as part of the starting equipment. I'm kind of playing this on career, so I didn't add any money in. So I really didn't have any money to put toward additional tractors or other tractors. We're also using MR, so initially I just was using base equipment because of the MR aspect. Are you trying to plow that 25 hectare field with a little plow? The tractor has 4 hours on it. Is that what you're saying? 4 hours work time? I avoid those. I avoid base plows if I all can. Obviously, I can't here, mostly because I don't have anything with the horsepower to do anything bigger. Check the hours on your tractor. That should tell you, even if it's hired worker. Hey Ian, how are you doing? Hey Enrique, is that right? Hey Robert. Yeah, you don't want to know what Cows Go Moo was saying about you. Just cutting little chunks out of it now. There we go. No, it wasn't that bad. He was suggesting how I could remember you by naming naming something in the map after you. Oh, what is my favorite tractor? Well, I'd have to say it's probably the Kloss 5000. Is it 5000? Yeah, the Kloss 5000, I would say. Hey, Farmer Boy Dylan, how you doing? Alright, let's see. I think I got all the stumps. Never get this one to go. Something right. That. It's a little stump. Yeah, the border's doing something weird for me, and I think it's because I have seasons. Maybe. Although I had something interesting when I was recording the Oakfield video. The main farm house, around the back, there's some flowers, and for some reason part of that flower texture showed up black for me. Maybe there's a something with my graphics driver and the some textures it doesn't like or something. Definitely something there. All right. Hey, Huntmaster, how you doing? Let's see, I think that's everything. The last thing you want to do is be like Mark and find out that you've left some stumps in the middle of your field that you're about to plow. There we go. Let's make sure there isn't one hidden under this truck. That would just be total irony now, wouldn't it? Nope. None hiding under the truck. Oh, there's one over here. There's a couple over here. What? Where did that one come from? You'll have to go back and watch his Mountain Valley series. There's also a really great dream sequence where the big bud comes and destroys his whole farm. Classic Semina, that one was. His whole Mountain Valley series brought a new meaning to the word grind. Right. Sure. Got a pretty steep ledge there. We're probably not going to plow that area down there anyway. Let's see, am I seeing things or is that really Stump? Well, I don't see anything, so maybe it's not a Stump. Alright. Go put this away, and we'll get our mower up here. What we'll do is we're going to drop the stump grinder off and sell it. We don't need to keep it around. Pick up a plow, and then we'll run back to the farm. Get ourselves the mower. Oh, we'll finally be able to get the windrower. Right. Plow. What's this need? 100 horsepower, 120. These tractors. 125. 88 horsepower, 90. This one's 1.9. That's 2. 8. This one. Well, that one doesn't say MR on it. That's very interesting. So we'll get this one. Right. What's your favorite tractor, Enrique? I think that's who was asking me. Yeah, I think this map, the Massey Pack, would be quite at home. These little fields. Little narrow lanes. Alright, we're going to take this down here for now. And we will put it, I guess, right here. Okay. Up here and get our mower. Let's drop our forks off. First we need to drop our weight. Weight back on. Actually, no. Got a back mower and a front mower. Right. This will not take too long. Oh, we just tore the mower up. And just took out a fence. All right. This will also let us kind of get a sense for how the land lays up here, to know where we want to plow. It's all nice and flat up here. This could also be a nice spot for placeable items once you've cleared it out. Pushing the tractor to the limit. What is that? Was that when I hit the fence? Oh, there is a wood chip. Never get out of the tractor with the blades running, everybody. That is a public service announcement. Oh well, you know, these are the mowers that came with the with the starting equipment. These are the tractors that came with the starting equipment, so I just never even thought much about it. That would explain, though, why these two mowers really bogged this tractor down over on that other grass area. I don't think dogs have a sense of spice, do they? They certainly don't have a sense of taste because they'll eat all the Tootsie Rolls out of the cat litter box. And there's nobody's going to tell me that a cat litter Tootsie Roll tastes good. Alright, just a little bit more. Oh, well, you got a Taco Bell dog, so that explains everything right there. Oh, not run into the fence. Let's make our turn. This turn comes up. Sneaky turn. Thanks for the sub, Jason. I think we're going to need silage bales. Oh, and I am doing an awful job tonight. Need to go down and check our bale storage area to see if we need silage bales or hay bales. Let's go check this out. Got 4 silage bales, and we got a whole bunch of hay bales, all of different sizes. I don't think I have a wrapper. Let's check. I have a wrapper. Silage bales are expensive, so I'm going to wrap them. I buy a wrapper. Let's see how many bales we get. Alright, finally go pick up that rake from the shop. I don't have FS15. Sorry. Alright. Mix for TMR. I'll probably do more hay than silage simply because I have more hay. Five cows. It's not like I'll be they'll be eating that much anyway. Now we'll have to remember that we've got the trailer up here. Well, on maps where I've got the like on Midtown and Churn, I've been doing 50% silage, and You know, so like 8,000 liters of silage and then a hay bale and a straw bale. Because they have ferment silos, and it's real easy to just toss chaff or grass in there. Same. That's what we're doing on UMRV also, because we have ferment silos. But really, I mean, if I make silage bales or if I make loose silage or whatever, really it's whatever I have the most of. Now the question with this will be, will I even get a single bale out of the grass here? Or will I get 2 whole bales? Yeah, you guys are gone after the stream. We can just pretend that we picked them up and sold them. You don't normally do power food, or you don't normally have cows? Cows. Oh. Yeah, I would say it's what I have the most of. If I have the most hay, then I'll do 8,000 liters of hay. If I have the most silage, I'll do 8,000 liters of silage. Always 4,000 liters of straw. Now the AR pack also has a really cool TMR mixer. Without MR, it has a capacity of 22,000 liters, but with MR, it's less than that. And on that mixer, I'll do 10,000 liters of silage, and then 8,000 liters of hay, and then 4,000 liters of straw. Make the 22,000. Alright, now, this tree is the intersection. So I need to remember that that tree is where the turn is. All right. This is where the rake was when we got the map, but we discovered that the rake we had was leased. I didn't really feel like paying for a rake every day. Let's use the other tractor for a little bit. All right. Oh. Spectre, are you commenting about my grass color? Whoa. All right, everybody. Well, we're going to take a little pause here because Cal goes moo. He's got to go get himself some dinner. So we'll be right back in, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes. Psych, we're not going to do that. You crazy? All right, let's see how much we get off of here. Yeah, it's bogged down, I guess. Oops. Oh, looky, we had a another little stump thing. There we go. Yeah, that pellet press is slow, and the little auger thing is slow too. Got another thing that he's hung up on. This guy's having a really hard time with this. Wonder if it's because it's grass. The bale's heavier. Turn on some light. All right, we got one bale out of that. Let's see, will we get? Probably get 2. Will we get 3? I highly doubt we'll get 3. Right. I don't know why this baler has an alarm and then the alarm stops. All right. Well, see, I wasn't seeing this with, we weren't experiencing this when we were baling hay over at the other field. I think it has to do with these grass bales being so darn heavy. Because with MR, the grass bales are incredibly heavy compared to hay because they have more moisture. Maybe they take more power to also bale. Alright, and we're definitely not getting 3. But I can't just eject it. Basically tell it to wrap the bale right there and eject it. Alright, well, we'll get 2 silage bales out of that. And how big are these? Are 4,200, aren't they? Yep, 4,200. Whoa, what did we hit? What did we hit? What are we hitting? Guess the baler is getting stuck on this lip. Well, isn't that interesting? Well, let's try this the old-fashioned way. Can't go down forwards. Go down backwards. There we go. Alright, so we're going to park the baler here, and then we will go get our wrapper. Alright. I can see the lighthouse off in the distance. There, that's the port. See here, what are we talking about in chat? Oh, we're talking about barn fires. So I was seeing Rubber Burner on one of his Crawford Farm streams. He was using a pretty cool McHale wrapper mod that was stationary. You sat on the ground, and I think it had its own motor to it. Either that or it was hooked up to a tractor. And you brought the bales to the wrapper, and it wrapped, and then you had like a remote control. You drove the loading tractor that was loading bales, and you had a remote control where you could tell the wrapper to eject. I thought that was pretty cool. Right. Let's nudge you a little bit. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, that is so evil. That is so wrong. Let's see here. Well, let's go try this one. The way he was using it is he brought the wrapper to the field, but he sat it off to the side, and then people would bring him, he would go get the bales and drop it in the wrapper. While it was wrapping, he'd go get another bale, and then when he had a string of them ejected, he would move them off to the side of the field and kind of line them up where he wanted to store them. So we'll see if this thing will wrap. Otherwise, we are pretty much screwed, I guess. Those grass bales will disappear. Yeah, I pretty much make pink marshmallows whenever I can. Thought it seemed fitting since this map was all about cancer research. And pink for breast cancer, so it all works out. So I'd say if I can't wrap them, I can use one bale. I can drop one bale in the grass in the cow area for feeding, because I'm pretty sure that it'll take it. They need grass. And then I'll lose the other bale because I won't need it before they rot. So let's see if it will wrap. Probably it won't. Look at that. So, let that be a note to everybody. You cannot wrap bales made with the straw add-on baler. I think the bale spikes are down here. Where are they at? Are they over here? There they are. Alright, well, let's get one bale at least. What am I doing? It's already lost 10 liters of capacity. Remember when we baled it, it was 4,200. Already down to 4,190. Time to get the tractor up on 2 wheels. Yep, there's no bust open. Let's see if I can feed grass over here. Nope, doesn't look like it. Hey, Duck, how you doing? Get out of the way. We're having a little bit of a grass fiasco ourselves. Ha ha! This bale's a little heavy, isn't it? Let's see here. Grass, hay, forage. Oh, it took it good. Let's see. All they need is a little bit of water, but they're good for a little while. Park this here. All right. Maybe the great Duck Zorley knows the answer to our dilemma. So, we've got the round crone baler from the straw add-on, straw harvest add-on. We made up a couple of grass bales, and we went to wrap them, and we can't. It says that bale type is not accepted. I don't know if you've got to scoop the poo out of the cow area on Oakfield or not. Oh, the baler doesn't wrap at all. It's just a round baler. Tried the in-game wrapper and the coon wrapper. Well, that's the thing. I don't think with MR you really have a choice. You kind of get the bales you get. I'm pretty sure MR plays with bale capacity. But MR itself should have an allowance for its own bale capacity adjustments to still allow wrapping. Obviously, wrapping is something that happens in reality. The bales themselves have a different appearance. Oh, you can just stay down there and rot. Only got 5 cows. There's no way the those 5 cows will go through that much grass in a couple game days. True, but both wrappers are MR compatible, so if it was MR, then that wouldn't be the issue. But it may be because it's the a bale made by that straw add-on deal. I don't know. I'll have to poke around the forums. Did somebody think I was going to roll the tractor? Yeah, see if we look. MR there, MR here, and MR here. So they're all MR. Not really sure what's going on. Oh, it's because I hit F5, isn't it? Working with is not 3, it's 2.9, isn't it? Oh, it's 1.9. Oh, looks like the duck's getting himself an exclusive. Exciting. Oh, it's because Cow's Moo, I say he has a little issue. He wants to play every map he sees. At least that's the gist I got out of his post over at Three Dudes. But from what I understand, his journey back to Goldcrest was really as a bridge waiting on Oakfield. Now that that's out, his dream map is ready to be played. Oh wow, 18 are you serious? 18 active maps? And I thought I was doing a lot of maps. Right now I got, what, I got 4 active maps. I'm trying to wrap one of them up to get back down to 3. The Cows was telling me that he's got lots of maps where he put about 30 hours in and then just moved on to the next. Is that right? No, I'm working on wrapping up churn. And I can focus on Midtown. And then the two live stream maps. And what's funny, the next map that I want to do is rather popular with a bunch of folks right now. But I'm thinking by the time I actually get to it, most of the people that are playing it will have moved on to something else. And it'll be like no one else is playing the map anymore. Because I don't think I'll be able to get to that map until April. Mid-April, maybe. Yeah, the Platinum map, I really lost interest after, I don't know, it wasn't too many hours on the multiplayer server. I kind of lost interest with it. It didn't have a lot of character for me. Like I've said in some, either in some recent videos that have been released or videos that have been recorded, I seem to have realized that I'm not really drawn to the cookie cutter maps. The maps with square fields that are stamped out. Hey Snowbird, thanks for the sub. And pretty much any Giants map is going to feel cookie cutter to me. And that's definitely what Platinum felt like. So you say the new map is coming out tomorrow. Be released tomorrow on your channel. And you say it's a half map. So a half map, to me, sounds like it may be an island-themed map. Wonder how close I am to reality on that. See, Cows Go Moo is a mapaholic. $8 o'clock. Late summer. Look how bright it still is. It is ridiculous. Pemberlin Deluxe, isn't it uploaded to the mod hub? Now, from what I understand with GTX, there's 100 mods uploaded for review. So the mere fact that it's uploaded doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be coming out anytime soon. Plus, we don't know, if it's going to get kicked back for something stupid. According to Kiwi, the Oakfield was kicked back just before it was released because there was a floating water hose on the farm. I bet the Southern Australian geo is different. I mean, is it like is it like you harvest in the spring and you plant in the winter? Different? Because obviously your winter is your winter and our summer is our summer. Now your winter is obviously during our summer and our summer is during your winter. But to you, winter is winter and summer is summer. Do you start the map out in autumn? Okay, so Pemberton Deluxe was already bounced. And it's perfectly fine, cows, to not have a map that you don't jive with. Even if it's a map that everyone else seems to feel that it's a great map. Sometimes the player and the map just don't jive. I really wish with seasons you could basically pick that you could pick what season you started the map in, as opposed to always starting in spring. And that's fine, Duck. If you don't like churn, that's fine. That's just your style. What you're looking for in a map, so it's, you know. There are definitely maps that I put videos out on that I just don't feel at all. But other people really are all over them, so that's good. I think that map, if you're doing MR, would be really problematic because MR really does affect the hills. Really can be quite a problem. It's even with you know, it's even seen on the West Coast. I mean, a good example of a map that I really never could get into is the West Coast. You know, for me, the map was overhyped. When the map came out, you know, I looked at it and I was like, it's a nice map, but, you know, it's been overhyped for me. And I kind of lost my excitement. by basically having over high expectations that could never be met, no matter how the map looked, due to the the hype engine. You end up with an expectation that is unreasonably can't match. And beyond playing it on the Three Dudes multiplayer server, I would have never have put another minute on the map. Simply because I just didn't feel drawn to it. Now, Mark, on the other hand, he is just dead in love with the West Coast. And that's good. You know, if he's in love with it, then he can, yeah, it's for him. I have not messed with that. To be quite honest, I haven't put a lot of research into tweaking MR. But I do know that now that you can go in and basically modify, I guess, the ground drag coefficient, or whatever you want to call it, with respect to setting the how dense the ground is, or maybe how hard it is to plow. I have this little area where these logs are plowed around. It's going to look pretty funny when I come in here after I delete these logs out. Now, I think, you know, with West Coast and Oakfield, and pretty much any map that probably uses the Frontier Design starter map, there are so many visual things that can that you don't notice on a short-term look around of the map. And when you play with seasons, that obviously changes a lot of other things related to... Now we're finally getting dark. That really changes a lot of other things visually about the map. I know with Oakfield there are some seasons candy, eye candy, things that have been put in. The description talks about snowmen and icicles and who knows what else might be in there. Other than, you know, Oxygen David and the testers, as to what other things you're going to stumble across while you play with seasons. Clover Creek. Clover Creek is what we're going to do in multiplayer. So guys, we're going to finish the plowing here, and then we're going to call it a stream. I'm over my 2-hour limit by a little bit, but We had a good discussion going, and this plowing wasn't taking nearly as long as I thought it might. So there will be the Oakfield video will be scheduled for Tuesday morning. So it is done. I need to, I've already edited the video. I just need to start the encoder when I get done to stream here. And go ahead and set Premiere to upload the map, or upload the video as I sleep overnight. So when I get up in the morning, I can finish the schedule up and get it ready to be released. Yeah, I saw, because the Jeep that I use to do the map videos with, the camera you can zoom way out on. And I saw some weird, as I was driving around the map boundary, the camera was actually looking off the boundary, back onto the map, and I could see a little weirdness going on there. Alright, we're going to drive our truck back to the farm. Just to get it back to the farm. We'll look at that sunset. Look at that. Never gets old. Well, thank you guys for watching. Encourage you to go check out Duck Zorley's channel. He's in my description. He's doing all kinds of fun things. He does really great mod reviews. Shows you all the details, talks about it. Does all kinds of play series on the Valley Old Farm, Stevie's Beaver Creek. He's restarting. Oh, go ahead and talk a little bit about your channel there, Duck, while we close out. Staying in here. See how Delta's doing. Where's Delta at? No. Oh, there he is. There is Delta. You doing good? Got everything you need? Alright, sweet. Well, we'll talk to you next week, alright? Alright, guys. So once again, thanks for coming out and watching. We'll be back on Skelton next week. Same bat channel, same bat time. And, well, come check out other lives. We're doing Let's Play. No, Let's Play. Yeah, we're doing Let's Play on Midtown. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We got Orchard. No, not Orchard. Oakfield coming out. Video of it coming out on Tuesday. And we do multiplayer on UMRV on Wednesdays and Fridays. And then Skelton live stream on Saturday. Till next time, guys. Happy farming.